It was quite amazing. I'd arranged to come to Patagonia. I'd got the air tickets, and my wife and I were coming here, and we were coming down for her to do the W walk. And the funny thing was, one of my friends said, "Have you seen this on the internet?" And it was a story about Wheel the World. And they had this contraption with a single wheel. Instead of me sitting waiting for my wife to do the W for 3 days, I got to do it. I'm Chris Alp. I'm a paraplegic. I'm from Melbourne, Australia. I've been a paraplegic since the age of 12 because I was in a mid-air collision and I broke my back at that point. And since that time, I've endeavoured to do everything you possibly can do, sitting down. Sometimes people think I'm crazy when I say that I think I'm lucky to be a paraplegic. But I think I am, and I survived an aeroplane accident, and even though people think, well, that would be a disaster, what it teaches you is to appreciate life, and you actually value every little bit that you've got, and every day and every opportunity. Day one, we arrived from Puerto Arenas to Hotel Las Torres, and we went from here to Grey Glacier. And from there we had caught a catamaran across the lake, and we then got kayaks. It's quite extraordinary. We got the kayaks, my wife in one and I was in another with a guide in each one, and we went all the way for 3 kilometres right up to the glacier. Along the way, passing amazing floating icebergs that were coming away from the glacier. In these deep, deep blue colours. It was just extraordinary to paddle past them. And then when we finished, we got up there. We parked right up inside a glacier and had a cup of tea. And then we paddled back. That was that was our first day.
Finish. Fantastic. Yeah. Thank you, boys.
That was 2 days ago. And yesterday, we got in the contraption that I'd never seen or been involved in or anything, and we got in it and we took off. One guy in the front, one guy in the back, plus an assistant to help push, because sometimes it's pretty challenging. That was so much fun to be with. I will really miss these guys when we go home.
Everything I do is always involves effort. I have to do things. So this has been a challenge to sit here and watch these guys do all the work.
Torres is the destination we went to, and you arrive there. You've got the peaks on one side, the mountains. You can see all around you, and the lake down below you. And all of a sudden, you've got this amazing refuge in front of you, accommodation, some with tents, and there's a main building, which is where I stayed, with a restaurant and the bar, and there's a big balcony. Everybody sits out on the deck and just sits there under this huge mountain, and it's just, to captivate that environment is just quite extraordinary. And we stayed there the night and we came back today. It's 11 kilometres and it took 7 hours to get there and 6.5 hours to get back. And it was pretty tough going. All my life, people have said to me, "How much money would you pay, Chris, to be able to walk again?" And I say to them, "You couldn't pay me enough money to walk again." I love what I've got. I love what I have in my life, and I enjoy every big experience. If I had my legs again and I walked again, it wouldn't be me. This is me, and this is my world, and I love it.